goodness.
Okay, there we go.
No, I don't think so.
Here, get down and go run. Go run. No, run. Go walk around. Says Papa Dog. You got a bag. She smells good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she smells good.
There's a new person apparently.
New person?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know where they're at right now, but he just said they're a new person.
Your what?
Hey,
Oh, your
have
book?
have you heard of a thing called Project Darwin?
Project Darwin?
Yeah.
I have not. Is it a game?
Yeah, it's like a small battle royale. It's like a 9 or 10 person battle royale in like a 10 hexagon area, and people can like host games and stuff like that. So you have one person who's actually running the whole thing for everybody.
Huh. What is the gameplay like?
Exactly like Fortnite.
Oh, there's like a whole building mechanic and everything?
Yeah, there's a whole building mechanic, and you can craft arrows and stuff, and every person gets a particular. You can get a different class, so you can like either find things faster, or build stuff, go invisible, or send your drone to go gather resources and stuff for you.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
See, with the name, I thought it was going to be like a prehistoric kind of thing.
No, it's Project Darwin: Survival of the Fittest. That's
Gotcha.
It is pretty cool though. I did enjoy the bit that I played.
Free to play?
Since somebody's hosting the game, you can hear somebody, like there's another player who is an announcer, and they're dictating all of the stuff, and they're talking about things, and they're introducing hazards and stuff, and
Oh, that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. The one guy he's like, "Hello, welcome to my arena here. Anybody else on stream? If you talk, I'll give you goodies." So, I haven't played much of Paladins in a bit, and honestly, apparently they made a lot of changes to Paladins, and a lot of people don't like what they've done.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Beat Saber and Bautica have an update. Nice.
Oh, have you tried the, oh, what's it called? That new VR game that was free this month?
That was free this month?
Yeah, it's, Firewall 0 Hour, I think it's called.
Yes, not a big fan of it.
Not fun? How is the movement? That's my biggest concern.
It feels like Left 4 Dead, but kinda clunky.
Like, how do you move around?
The same way in Left as you do for, I think it's on Control. I don't think it's, like, wand compatible.
Really?
So.
Oh.
That's always been my biggest issue is wands. If it is wand compatible, because I don't really recall that much, then it might be that you have to use the, your geometry to move around. So.
Dude, that's my biggest
the reason
issue.
I didn't like Doom VFR, because you had to work everywhere.
Yeah. That's what kills it for me for Skyrim as well. There is a movement system for Skyrim, but it's motion based. You have to like press a button and then hold forward and back on the wand to move. It just doesn't work. Like, why not just add a control stick? It's so strange.
Exactly. It would make it easier. Like, the PlayStation Aim, which I think is the best out of all the gimmicky controllers they've made, the PlayStation Aim is the best controller they've made. It's the gun.
Yeah.
That thing has a joystick on it.
Oh, that's probably the thing they want you to play 0 Hour with.
I wish, but I mean, it wasn't compatible.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Yeah. So, if it was, I would definitely have done it. And as I was telling everybody else, like, I'd play LOL if everybody else played, but I don't want to walk into that toxic environment with a bunch of people who are just going to scream at me like I'm a fucking turkey Thanksgiving dinner. if I even look at my controller, my freaking keyboard the wrong way. So.
Yeah, I have not much interest in League of Legends, to be honest.
Neither was I, but like the more that I hear about it and the more that I see, it seems like a game that instead of playing the standard way, I could learn to play a different way.
Yeah, it does seem like a game that gives you a lot of options for stuff.
So, yeah, eventually I'll give it a shot. Too many people have told me too much about it for me not to. Are we good? Can I?
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I'll just disconnect.
I didn't know if you were beginning on that. You know.
No attention to them.
Oh, did you know there's a way to skip like almost all of Yahar Ghul in Bloodborne? It's a really silly skip too.
I did not.
You just walk up to a fence and do a charged attack with the what's this thing called? The saw cleaver, and you go through the fence and land on an invisible platform and do one roll and you've skipped the entire area. You're right at the boss.
That's funny.
It's also like one of the hardest areas in the whole game, so I'm definitely gonna implement that.
What's the speedrun time for Bloodborne?
It's rather short. I think it's like 40 minutes for any percent, because there's like a big skip you can do right at the beginning of the game to go right from Yarnum to the forest. Well, that is a very, very nice looking pig. That's gonna be really funny.
Be pretty good.
It's really funny out of context in this video. Actually, it's mostly just, you know, good movement. You just do the run over and over again, so your movement's good and you get good jumps and all. It's funny enough, movement being the most important thing in Bloodborne, like for a speed run, instead of like your ability to kill enemies or anything. It's just how fast can you make this one annoying jump. There's a few like annoying jumps you gotta do though. And I'm certainly no speedrunner. I don't know the strats for all the bosses.
Yeah, the speedrunner I know, he's too busy in his company to really pay much attention. The guy that I knew back in Utah, he was the #2 speedrunner.
Oh, for Bloodborne?
I think he did both Dark Souls 1 and 2. He held the #1 spot for a bit and then went #2. And then for Bloodborne, I think he had like one of the top 5 or something.
Damn.
The guy was really good. He actually designed his own Soul style game because he was such a big fan of the series.
Oh, I think he told me about that.
Yeah. But ever since I left Utah, I don't really have any of those contacts and such. So.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 has a really interesting speed run because of how open the game is when it first starts. Dark Souls 2, from what I remember, is very, like, there's like one big skip and you can beat the game in like 20 minutes.
Huh.
Which, that's not to discredit like any speed runs that have big skips that are really short.
Takes some
It's really funny because like I would love to get into speedrunning some games that I like, but at the same time, like I don't want to try and contest a game that has like a 20-minute time limit because I'll probably never beat it. But at the same time, I don't want to start a run that has like a 12-hour world record and try and beat that because I don't want to play the game for 12 hours.
Right.
I did try and
talking about that, there is one speedrun I am practicing for.
What's that?
Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh my god, you're a madman. There's an end to that?
Yeah. The speedrun right now, the speedrun record is 18 hours.
Oh my god. You can't just exercise for 18 hours straight and not expect to die.
But that's what I'm saying. And the guy was okay at it. He was decent. He wasn't like in the most shape. So I thought, you know what? Heck, I'm gonna do this. So I've been playing Ring Fit Adventure. and I've been getting used to it and getting used to the feel. It is like, look, I am not gonna lie. I was expecting that game to be garbage.
No, it's fun.
It's difficult because it asks you to start it out and like, because it told me to go ahead and do, and we'll base your play on fitness and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I started out, and it sets me like a couple under the highest level of difficulty, and I'm like, shit. So I'm running and having to really actually run in place to get like it to register my running, and it doesn't want to register my squats right. And just
Oh God.
all kinds of stuff.
I played Ring Fit at my friend's house, and
Yeah.
fuck, I realize how out of shape I am after playing.
Oh no, you're not out of shape. The game is just difficult.
Yeah, it's hard.
It makes you feel like you're out of shape, but no, it's just hard.
I mean, hell, I can roof a house for 8 hours straight, and I'll be fine. But put me on Ring Fit, and I'll be out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That game just makes you feel like you're out of shape. But yeah, I am practicing to beat the 18-hour speed run. That is my goal.
So, what are the rules for that run? Because could you set it to where you can do like very, very small stamina saving moves instead of big hops for running?
That's the thing. So there's no real way to cheese the game.
Really?
Running in place, you could sit on a couch or something and just kick your legs.
Yes, you can just sit on the couch and kick your legs. There are, but that's not going to save you when it comes to fighting, which is the majority of the time stops.
Yeah.
I could change running in place.
But the guy who ran the speed run said that his run isn't the most efficient run either. He had to choose between speed and stamina.
Oh
And there
God.
were some things that would clear enemies really quickly that he just couldn't do because he had to think about the future things he would be doing.
Oh my God. This run actually sounds incredible, to be honest.
The run actually, it sounds fun. Like, it's something that I would definitely plan to just knock out in like a weekend, but it would take me a few months to get prepared for this.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a hell of a task.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, no, that's pretty much it.
Can you imagine trying to do a speed run of Ring Fit Adventures?
I can't even run.
Do you know you know what the world record is?
No.
What was it? 18 hours you said?
18 hours, yeah.
18 hours.
I can't run.
You can skate pretty well. You didn't fall.
I had a walker.
Well, you didn't fall.
Yeah, true.
You're not the one with the hurt foot from being a cocky fool.
Kristen told me I just needed to get out there.
Yeah.
I'm also working my way through my collection.
Collection of games.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of playing Thief.
The new one?
Yeah, the 3D one that they came out with.
I heard that one wasn't very good.
Yeah, but it's in my collection. I just need to finish. I finished out the Order just the other day.
The Order, 1886.
Yeah, which was good, but real short.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like 6 hours, maybe less.
Yeah, and I'm slow, so maybe like 10-ish, maybe.
Pretty game though, very good looking game.
Yeah, but no, other than that, just working like so. I'm pretty boring now.
I don't think you're boring.
I don't know. For me, having lived my life and knowing myself, I think I'm really boring now.
I find you quite interesting.
Well, I appreciate it.
And really great to talk to.
Me? I don't know about all that. Let's see.
So what? I never got to ask. What was the story behind HB changing his name to Kamui Kills? How do you even pronounce that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he just got tired of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. His name was basically just a jarbled mess. Now it's a Japanese mess.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head off to bed because I wake up at like 4 in the morning for work. So
Okie dokie.
hopefully I'll catch you on sometime later. If you see me online, just shoot me an invite.
Alright. Alright, I'll see you later.
Alright.
Okay, bye-bye. Man, I love talking to him. It's been a while.
He doesn't think he's interesting.
Yeah, he thinks his life's a little boring, but, you know, that's not for me to say. His life. Do you wanna play some Sims or something before you go to bed?
I want to play
Bingo? Alright.
Yeah, I'm playing bingo.
I forgot you had that old bingo game.
I like it.
Yeah. Big fan of bingo.
I like it. What are you? Joey, stop.
He's doing his big thing. Oh my god, I definitely should have been hit by that. My goodness. There we go. I can't remember what's down here. I think it's a blood gem. I will say, I would have preferred not to have been talking to a Zonavox when I started this adventure, but it's okay. Again, it's not really meant to be used for entertainment purposes. I don't really care to try and entertain anyone. I just kind of want to have the whole adventure on video if I do manage to do it, because it's really it's a hell of a challenge. Caleb and I didn't get to play any Smash Bros earlier because he he decided he wanted to play Dragon Ball Fighters and then he ran out of time.
That sucks.
Yeah, oh well. The cats look very majestic right now
Where?
on the table.
Look at his paws. They just.
Yeah,
I was gonna tell Zara, I got my nails done.
he already left the party.
I know, but I'm carrying myself. No.
So your nails are all good now? They're all good and dried? Somebody actually started viewing my stream earlier. I don't know what kind of fool decided they wanted to watch this. I'm sorry. I don't think they're still around because it was before the stream went down. I'm sure they popped in by clicking it on accident. I went and like purged.
She's so
I went and purged all of my old streams that I did on my YouTube channel. Mostly because I was what 17, 18 at the time, and I was a big edgelord, so I feel like I could have said some potentially harmful things that I maybe don't want following me. And also, I just don't think it would represent the current state of whatever this channel is going to be used for. I mean, I may not ever use this channel ever again to post a video on. Maybe for like years from now I might want to post something, and I'll do the same thing with this stream, so who knows. I'll probably not even like speak on some of these streams, just because like it's not very important. But I decided to go ahead and get on the mic, because Azanovox was in the party. I might also just like leave a mic on and just, you know, so we can talk like normal, but it'll just, you know, be on a mic, just to fill the sound. Sometimes people don't just want to hear the game audio. Speaking of which, turn it up a little bit. I have no idea what my sound settings look like and like what they sound like to other people. So I have no idea if the sound quality is any good or how the mixing is or anything. I'll go back. This is more or less like a test stream, you know. They have this thing where if someone leaves a comment, it'll go through like a text-to-speech thing, and then it just plays it in your ears. And the first time I turned that on, like a few years ago, it scared the shit out of me, because I forgot it was on, and all of a sudden some lady was talking in my ear. There's poison tablets up here, antidotes. Yeah, that's good.
I wanna know.
How many more Disney films do you think they'll remake in live action before they realize that... Well, I was going to say that they're not very good, but I'll be honest, I don't think that matters, because they make a lot of money. That's really unfortunate. Have you seen any of like the new live action Disney films? I watched Beauty and the Beast. That was the first one they did, and that one was the most okay. Like, I would say it was not as good as the original. Nor did it really add anything to the original, but it was perfectly fine. But they didn't really need to remake Aladdin, nor did they really need to remake Mulan, especially since they're getting rid of what's-his-face altogether. The guy who sings the best song in the whole Disney franchise. I do wonder if that little voice will show up on the mic, because it'll probably sound like one of those, I don't know, like one of those like Russian sleeper program things, where it's just some sultry voiced lady speaking random numbers to awaken a sleeper agent. If it doesn't show up on the mic, I sound like a crazy person. Well, to anyone who watches afterward, because if they can't hear the lady speaking off random bingo numbers, then I just sound like I'm talking about numbers like nobody's business. Oh, let me pull out the torch.
Don't give me ends! Oh, look what you did!
That's really funny.
What?
Don't give me ends!
I was all done with the ends! I went, but still, I needed an O!
Man, bingo bullshit.
Stupid, man. Pause. One go. Actually, one. So you're so cute. You're so cute. Like a kid
Oh, that's interesting.
I swear to God, if she only gives me range numbers.
I suppose I could have upgraded my weapon. Oh well.
I only have one.
Got overzealous. That's what I did when I fell at the skating rink. I was overzealous. My favorite word. Still an oil urn, but I think I'll be okay. Dead. Okay. Oh. He's dead. Okay. Is that your phone vibrating? Okay, I was just making sure. Again, would sound really funny out of context because people might think you're talking to me. It's true, there's 0 viewers. Well, 1 viewer popped up for a second, but I'm sure he's already left. Whoever he was. Yeah, I don't imagine this. I don't imagine this to get many views. I just kind of want it on video, so that if I ever wanted to go back and be like, yeah, I did this and I finished it. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, hello. Yeah. I didn't do that.
No one taking anything.
Not my fault.
You messed up her vibe.
Her vibe. I hit her with a vibe check. Poor bastard. She doesn't even know what to do with herself now.
Dude, she's listening.
Come on now. You run into the fire? Oh, okay. Healed. Oh my god.
One more, come on, like any of them. Any of them that I have. Please, any of them. I don't need a G! Quit giving it to me! Thank you.
Oh, I didn't realize that transformed. Oh, come here.
Woohoo! Let's see you caught my 11,000 there, Princess Warrior Wonder.
Princess Warrior Wonder.
I won by 100 points.
That sounds like one of those fake names that a movie would have.
She was like, oh, you'll never reach my
Aw.
11,880. And I was like, you'll never reach my 11,948. Barely lost. I'd be so mad.
Well, it's not like any money was involved. You're not in competitive bingo, so.
Listen, it's competitive in my heart.
Okay.
Don't, just because it's not competitive to you doesn't mean it's not competitive to me.
Just wait till you make it to the big leagues, kid. Big leagues bingo.
Alright,
Oh, it's important time. Okay.
I-21.
Oops. Done. Okay.
Hey, I hate the way she says that.
Not a fan of the number 8. There we go. Compelling gameplay. What the heck? Oh, okay, and back we go. Interesting.
I.
There we go.
I got 15,000 that time. Sometimes I only get 1,000, so it's really good that I got that. Oh, they got 10,000 even.
That's a nice looking number. Yeah, it certainly is. I wish you could stream and play music at the same time, but it won't let you. I don't think. Not on PlayStation.
PlayStation is stupid.
I mean, you can play music if you have it, but I don't have a stream set up or anything. I'm just playing it through the PlayStation. Wait, is this right? I don't remember. There's something right there. I'll just pick that up.
Hey.
There we go. I thought that's what that was. I need this. Oop. Come here, Bella. Come on. Come here, young lady. Come sit with Papa. Come on. I laid down last night on the couch and I turned YouTube on the PlayStation and she plopped down right in front of my face so I couldn't see the TV. She's real good at that.
That's exactly what I needed. That's incredible.
Is that old fella shooting at me? Ow. Ooh, nasty. I don't really know what to do with all these blood echoes. I have a gun. That's what I'm looking for.
Zoe.
Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, he slashed into me. I used to do all the streaming that I did on Twitch. It was actually pretty good for that. But, again, my internet was really bad, so I couldn't really get much out of it. But the best part about streaming on Twitch is you can go to Twitch on a separate device, like a computer or a cell phone. And you can, well, you can do that on this as well, but it works better on Twitch because you can just turn on the chat only function. Like, you can turn off audio and everything. So you can only see the chat and it doesn't try and load in everything. And so it keeps the internet, the broadband, like, open. Oh, I see her. She's going to town. That was gross. Oh, I see her. She's the most bitingest dog, I swear. She would chew on the entire world if she could. She ain't a howler. It turns out that only certain dogs will just howl. Do you remember that that dog that has the YouTube channel that I showed you, the Pomeranian named Cumlord? His owner tried to do like the howl thing. It didn't work. He just kind of ignored it. I would prefer that she did. I think it'd be neat.
Bless you.
She sneezed. I don't think you're gonna calm her down with that. She's still in play mode. How did I get poisoned?
Teeth wide open like that? Like that? It's scary looking.
They ain't got very pretty chompers, but they're pretty good at what they do. Didn't grab any oil. Oh well. I think that'll be good. What? Oh, this creature right here? That attack would have killed me. Oh my god, that would have killed me if it hit. Dang. I probably shouldn't have gone for that. Watch you do it. Ooh, ooh. There we go, first try, not bad. I didn't die. He's got a couple attacks that if they hit you, you kind of just lose. Especially if you haven't invested in HP at all. Because he'll grab you down, and then he'll just like claw at you, but he also poisons you at the same time. So if you don't die from the clawing, you die from the poison. I think there's some items out here I wanted to get. Can't remember what they are. Oh, just a little bit of cold blood, dude. And I think there's one more over here. Yeah. Okay, you wanna play Sims or something? We gotta build that house. Because I think we were about to destroy it and rebuild a new one.
We at least gotta check on it.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure they got a potty.
Gotta make sure they're living their best life. Alright, let me invest some of these blood echoes into something, and then I'll end the stream and we'll play some good old Sims. Yeah, I see her.
Look,
I see her.
she's not chomping on it. She's just holding it in her mouth.
That's what she does with a lot of stuff. She'll just hold it in her mouth.
Look at that. She's just holding my pinky.
She ain't quite a golden retriever though. She probably can't hold an egg in there without destroying it.
Look at her eyes, baby.
Yeah, she's good.
She's so good. I get a kick out of my pinky.
Do you? Okay, I think that sets me up pretty good for tomorrow. Well, seems like a good place. How do you do gestures again? I don't remember how to do them. Ah, there we go. Alright, well that's a good place to end. I forgot how to end the stream. Still forgot how to end the stream. Still don't know what I'm doing. Aha!